Hey, welcome back to another episode of Johnscryptotherapy. Today we're going to look at Ecomi. We're going to look at the price action that I put out in my previous video. What is cool about this price action is every single time I put a price action, a lot of my students, a lot of followers actually take advice and try to put their own TA, show me images of what they're doing versus what I'm doing. And I love how they're all getting the same exact results. That is profits. If you're watching this channel, I promise you one thing, you're going to learn something, you're going to put it to use. But more or less, if you do what I say, put in the education, and of course, make sure you're doing your own research because everything that I say is not financial advice. If you do follow things that I put out, you will make profits. I've shown a lot of results from my students and even myself how much money I'm truly making. And I love making these type of profits, especially for the community that I love. That is the Ecomi community. So guys, we do have some special news that is going around, especially with the one-on-ones. I'm super excited because I always wanted one-on-ones. I always want to have something that no one else has. And I even mentioned it before, and I'm even willing to put a lot of money. And I think this is a good opportunity to open the portal for a lot of whales and a lot of great investors to come into this space, even retail investors and even businesses come in and try to make some great gains. Ecomi is a future token. I do believe the Ecomi token is going to do spectacular things. And even though the VVverse is scheduled to come out this year, I do believe there's going to be some kind of delays because this is still their first time putting everything to work and all of that fun stuff. And of course, you're going to get some flaws and pullbacks and all of that. But regardless, the team is working on great things. They're doing a lot of interviews. They're going out in different places. They're doing a lot of venues. And I love seeing them do those type of cool things. So because of that, this is an A+ project. For that reason alone, guys, you need to stock up on this token. Just because I say so does not mean you should, but the way that I've been invested in this project, it is ridiculous. I'm close to 2 billion tokens. Really happy with the progression of what I'm trying to show you guys. Overall, everything that I say comes to fruition majority of the time. I would say I'm a close to an 88 to 92% trader, roughly around that range. I'm not 100% perfect, but I could tell you one thing. If you are consistent, you will always make profits, and that's what I like to look at, profits. So we did have this beautiful descending triangle. I even mentioned to you guys, where is price going to go? I even mentioned in my thumbnail, I mentioned in the title, I even mentioned in my videos if you followed, I said price is going to go down. Exactly where is it going to go? It's going to go towards the 0.00155 level. Of course, if a lot of people are watching this video, what do you think it's going to happen, guys? Think about it. What do you think it's going to happen? A lot of people are going to take profits just before. Why is that? Why do you think a lot of people are going to take profits? Because a lot of people watch my videos. So because a lot of people watch my videos, they're going to take profits just before. I have a lot of students that watch my videos. I have a lot of investors with a lot of Ecomi token watching my videos. So of course, if you are a smart investor, you know to take some profits right before the level. I did mention this extension of this descending triangle right here, guys. If you look very carefully right here, it does go to the bottom, but you know if everyone's looking to take profits, you need to take profits just before. So because of that reason, a lot of my students said even I took a lot of profits. And what do you think when profits are taken, what happens to price? Price reverses and goes to the upside. And when price goes to the upside, what are we looking for? We're looking for areas of reversals. This was the trend line, and we use this trend line, guys, as resistance and support. Right here as support, when it came back to that level, it was resistance. The cool thing is, if I take this zone and I spread it across towards my right hand side and the bottom as well, this becomes resistance, this becomes support. Now, taking away everything on my left hand side, if I was just looking at this right here, this little section, guys, this right here is a sideways channel. So now if we have a sideways channel, what do we do here? Very simple. We just trade the ins and outs. That means we look for the bounces on top, the bounces on bottoms, and we look to buy and we look to sell. Simple as that. So there's a lot of formula of success right here that you can really manage to make a lot of money. So what we're going to be doing is very simple, guys. Once we have a channel, we're just looking for two things. If you want to trade the ins and outs, yes, you could do that. And if you want to be a little bit safe, you just wait for the breakout, retest, confirmation. That's always important, guys. The retest, the confirmation, then look for your buying entries right there. This is what a safe trader would look for, a bounce back. Look for your wicks, look for your engulfing, look for your dojis and get into your trades. The same thing towards the bottom. When we're looking at structure and we're looking at price, just looking at this range, price has been falling a little bit lower, guys. So keep that in mind. We're not going to be bullish until we break that zone. So if we do buy, we want to make sure we take our full profits within the channel. So that means 0.00169. Take your full profits, because price can go back down and you can look to buy again. Very simple idea, and it's easy to do. All you need to do, make sure you put your alerts on the computer and get ready when it's time to sell versus when it's time to buy. It's very simple, but you gotta be able to make those trades happen. Do not be hesitant. Do not be scared of the markets, guys. The markets are always going to be here. Have the confidence to trade. Find yourself the trading idea, the mechanisms on why you want to trade, and put it to use. You will absolutely see some great results. So now, if you're wondering, hey, is this going to go up? Yes, because we have some great news going on. We do have some fundamentals. If I am looking to buy, I'm going to show you a sneak peek on what I'm going to do. We're on the 4 hour. We're going to go do a multi-time frame analysis. We're going to go to the 1 hour. The 1 hour, what do we see price doing? Let's take a look. What are we going to do? We're going to get a simple trend line. Let's put it in a trend line. And as you guys can see, it's locked in this trend line. So we don't have a break yet. So we're not looking to buy yet. But this is an idea that can occur. If we do see a break, a close of candles, and a confirmation or retest, yes, we could buy to the top, but we don't want to buy just yet. We want to be smart with our ideas. Let's look at patterns. Let's look at ideas on price action and what it's trying to do. So right here, guys, if you look very carefully, we do have this beautiful symmetrical triangle. Symmetrical triangle is another way of indecision. We can see price reacting in a certain way. If price breaks to the upside, we could look for a confirmation, maybe look for another zone in the market, get some confirmation of a break of that zone, then get into a retest, then look for your trade to the upside. If you are taking this trade, you always want to make sure you get into your trade. You want to put your take profit, and of course, make sure to manage your stop loss and do your 2-to-1s, and be safe with your entries. There's a lot of entries that you could go wrong if you don't know what you're doing. Don't get into a trade because you want to trade and because I make it look simple. Guys, there's a lot to it when it comes to trading, okay? This is the idea that I'm going to be doing. If I do see a break to the upside, I would love to get into this trade. But a lot of people are looking at this as double tops, which is a great idea, and it is a double top, guys. Double top is another way of saying bearish activities. And can it break to the bottom? Yes, this can. So if it does break to the bottom, we want to keep clear with their structures and ideas and look for other patterns that could go to the downside. So right here, guys, we do have a flag going to the downside. And if this is true and we do break towards the downside and we do see a clear break, I do not want to enter any sells here, guys. I do want to make sure you guys understand I'm looking to only sell when I get a confirmational retest. If I get a confirmational retest, this is where I'm selling. I'm not selling in this zone. This zone is only going to get me stopped out, and that is not what I want to do. And then from here, I want to take my extension, put it for the breakout, and then from here, when I take my trade, this is where my fulfillment is going to go. Look left of structure, look for a zone, and there you go. This is the exact zone that I'm going to be looking to take profit. That's how simple trading should be. I just gave you two different ideas on where price can go to the upside or where it could go to the downside. Now it's about you waiting for those ideas and waiting for the right opportunities to get into those ideas for the buy and sell. Simple as that, guys. Trading is not hard. If you are looking to buy, wait for the symmetrical triangle to break, look for your buys to the top. If it breaks to the downside, don't get into a trade until it breaks out, retest, then look to sell. If you are selling, you're looking for 0.00155-ish. And if you're looking to buy, make sure you look for 0.00165, then get into a strong buy and take full profits. Once again, full profits at the top, because guess why? If it breaks the top, that's another entry, another trade, and we're gonna go to the moon, guys. Other than that, if you guys do enjoy this type of ideas and how accurate I am when it comes to trading, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Other than that, please make sure to do your own research, love what you do, and trust me, trading can change lives. Take it easy, and John out. Peace!